Hi, good morning. Last session I explained about the visual source safe, introduction to the visual source safe. These are the concepts which I explained to you earlier. What is software configuration management? What are the other tools available for the software configuration management? Then why we have to prefer VSS? What kind of activities we can do in VSS? Like we can use as a common repository. We can go for the change control, version control. Then VSS will have the two kind of software, that is VSS server software, VSS client software. Whereas VSS server software will be installed in server, where VSS client software will be installed in the client machine or local machine, where administrator is the responsible who will going to create the users for VSS, and he will give the permissions to the users to access the projects in VSS repository. Now, how to work with VSS? That is the concept we are going to discuss in this session. Okay. If you want to see about the introduction to the VSS, the previous recording session, you can watch it. Now, today we are going to discuss as a test engineer what type of activities we can do in this VSS. Now, generally, if I go for the VSS, as a tester, we should know folder structure or software structure. What is meaning of this folder structure? It is used to maintain project related documents like requirement documents, templates, test scenarios, test cases, defects, status reports, test data. These are the different kind of documents where we are going to use for the project during the testing. Now, this are the projects. Some documents you may going to prepare, some documents your lead is going to provide, QA team is going to provide. These are the documents we need to maintain in our local system. For the purpose, we are going to create the folder structure. So here, the folder structure means we are going to create the one main folder with the project name. Under that, we are going to create the subfolders like project documents on subfolder. Under again this subfolder, we have the two subfolders BRS, FRS to maintain. Test plan document one folder, templates one folder, test scenarios one folder, test cases one folder. If test data is a one more folder. Like this, any one of the drive in our system, local system, to maintain project related documents, this kind of folder structure are going to maintain. But whatever documents you prepared here, these documents may be required to the other test engineer. Then how we are going to share it is there will be problem. That is the reason what we do. One folder structure we are going to maintain in our local system. Similar type of folder structure we have to maintain in our VSS. So VSS, if you published any document, that will be accessible to the other project members. So you can share your project related documents to the others. That's the reason we have to create this kind of folder structure in our VSS, and we have to publish the documents. Sometimes we need to take the documents from the VSS. For this, we have the different kind of operations which are going to perform. So what are the operations we are going to perform in VSS? I'm going to show to you one by one, detailed way. The first one here, what I want to do in my VSS, I want to create the new project with required folder structure. Why this new project is required? To maintain project related documents in VSS, we create folder structure in VSS. How to create the navigation part I given in the notes. When if you require these notes, you can send the test mail to me, Madhukar QAIT at gmail.com. I will forward these notes. Okay, but I will show it is now how to do them creating new project. I want to open the VSS start menu, Visual Source Safe 5.0 I have now. 6.0 also almost similar. The versions wise there is no impact. So we got the authentication window. Enter the username, password. This login credentials will be provided by the administrator to you so that you can use this one. Click on OK. This is the way we are going to get. This is called Project Explorer section. Now I need to create the project. Select the root here. Right click on mouse. Go to create project. Now for HDFC Bank I want to work HDFC Bank or HDFC. Now I'm going to add my name here for easy to identify whose folder it is, whose project it is to understand. HDFC Madhukar QAIT. Click on OK. If you want to provide any other comments, you can provide. Click on OK. How? You have to select a root. There is a dollar is there. Select that one. Right click. Go for the new here. Then under this, we have to create the folders. Again, right select the project. Right click. Create project. Documents. Again, create project. Templates. I want to go for the templates. Templates. Then create project. Test scenarios. Test scenarios. Then again set the project. Right click. Create project. Test cases. Create project. Defects. Like this. Now again under documents you want to create the subfolders. Select the document folder. Right click. Create project. BRS. Create project FRS. Like this I created folder structure there. How I shown here earlier in a similar way. Project name, project documents like this. Okay. This is the first activity which are going to as a test engineer create new project. After that, after creating the project, the next activity add file. That means you created one document which is saved in your local system. Now the document you want to publish into the VSS. How we can do that? Let me create one new file first here. So I'm going to say that VSS demo by Madhukar QAIT. I written something here like this. I'm going to save this file in my local system. In a C drive, I'm going to save this one as a demo or sample. Okay, one file is there in my local system. What I want to do, that file, I want to upload or publish the document to the VSS. How to add that file? Which folder in your project, which folder do you want to upload the document? Select that folder. Suppose I want to upload the document in this defects folder. Select the defects. Then there is a second icon. What is the showing that add file? Select the folder. In which folder do you want to publish your document? Select that folder. Click on add file. Click on add file. Browse the file where it is there, which drive it is there. So which folder it is there. Then sample text you select. There is a add button. Click on add button. So you want to provide any comments for that file. Try to provide the comments, not mandatory. Click on OK. Then close it is. The document is published in the VSS. Now, who is published here? Madhukar, QIT. I published. Now, whenever one document is published in the VSS, now other users also can able to access the document from this VSS. This document is available for the other VSS users, like Gaman able to access this document, Deepu able to access this document, right? Like this. That's sharing the project documents are going to call. So first one, create project. Second one, add file. Now set working folder. Set working folder. That means here, if any document, if I take from this VSS in my system, where I need to save this document, that we have to specify. That is called set working folder. So whatever documents you are going to take from the VSS, every time instead of giving that location to save the file, by default you can set that one where it has to save. That is the set working folder. Specify working folder in local machine where documents to be saved which are taken from VSS. Specify working folder in local machine where documents to be saved which are taken from VSS. How we can specify? Observe here. Select the project. Which project document from which project you are going to take the documents into a local system. Select that project. Right click on mouse. When you right click, we have an option called set working folder. Okay, set working folder. Select the set working folder. Where I want to do C drive. Okay, click on OK. So now see that C drive, I said that C drive, it has to maintain the my document or particular folder you want to maintain. Then also you can specify. I have right click, set working folder, VSS project for our understandability purpose, VSS project. That means later, whenever we are going to retrieve the documents from the VSS, by default in our system, in this folder only, those are going to maintain. Now it's asking that this folder is not there. Do you want to create asset? Yes, all. Now you can go to the C drive. Now see my VSS project. Empty it is. No documents, just one folder we said working. This is a working folder. Okay. Now, so we created a project. We added file into the VSS. This file is added. Now we set the working folder in our local system. Now, assume that one document which I published into the VSS, this document is available for the other users also to access, right? Now, whenever I publish the document here, I felt there was some mistake in that document. Now I want to modify it. Whenever I want to modify this one, I need to take this document into my local machine where I need to do the modifications. But here, when I'm doing the modifications, other users should not access my document. How I can intimate it? For the purpose, we have the operation called checkout. Checkout means retrieving a file, retrieving a file from VSS to our local machine. That is called checkout. Whenever you perform checkout operation, the corresponding document in VSS will be locked. Corresponding document in VSS will be locked. Locked means it highlights in red so that other VSS users are not going to access your document. There's a checkout. Now let us see that. This document I want to take into the C drive. In this folder by default, I want to maintain. Let us see the folder structure I'm going to get or not. If I retrieve the file, how to do the checkout operation? Select the file, right click, go for the checkout. Right click on that file, select the checkout. Now it asks that this type of folder is not there. Do you want to create the under VSS project defects folder? Yes, it is. Yes, on. Now, if I go for the C drive VSS project, now we are going to find the defects folder. Similar way, any document you are going to take, corresponding folder also will be created in your local machine. Open defects. Now, I want to do the modification. Open this file. So I'm going to do the modification. There are two sessions. One is introduction to VSS. That is the first recording session. The second session is working with VSS as test engineer. Now I'm going to save it is. Okay. Once modifications are performed, now what I want to do here, again the document I want to publish into the VSS. Now interview going to ask the question to you. How do you know that this document is performed checkout or not? Means if you observe that the VSS document here highlighted in the red or not. Okay. Now what I want to update document again I want to publish. How we can do that? So what is the operation called check-in? Check-in means publishing document to the VSS which is already we performed checkout operation. So document already you perform checkout operation. Again we are going to publish into the VSS. That is called check-in. How to do that? Satisfied. Right click. There is a check-in. After doing the checkout only, check-in is going to be enabled to you. Go for check-in. Browse the file. By default, it's going to collect that file. Click on OK. Okay. Now once again you see check-in, checkout, checkout, check-in. I'm going to. What is meaning of checkout? Retrieve a file from the VSS to our local machine. Now again, right click, checkout. So I go to this folder. I open this file. I will do some modification. Subscribe my channel for more videos on software testing. I written something. Save it is. Now whatever document is there that I want to publish into VSS again. So retrieving a file from the VSS to our local machine and a document will be locked in VSS. That operation is called checkout. Check-in means checkout document after modification I want to again publish into the VSS. That is called check-in. How to do that? Right click. So select the check-in. Browse the file. Click on OK. Like this. Okay. That is a checkout, check-in. Now check-in also completed. Now let us assume that there may be one document is set the way the my test lead said that one document I published here, like BRS document is there. So you can take the document. So the test engineer he sent mail. Test lead is said that in this VSS, so in this folder structure, BRS document is published. Go and take the review. Who has to go for the review? Entire test engineers or not? If I go for the checkout operation, the document will be locked, right? Other users not able to access. Immediately, your lead is going to call you, bring your resume to check. Because common documents, we should not go for the checkout operation. Because if you do checkout operation, document will be locked, other users not able to access it. In order to overcome that, they give another option called get latest version. Get latest version. What is the advantage of the get latest version? It is going to be takes the latest version from the VSS. That means one copy of the document from the VSS to local system it going to takes. There is the get latest version we are going to say. Okay. Now how it is. See now defects folder, select the file, right click, get latest version. If you go for get latest version will be saved in our working folder and the file is available here like this. Other also can access. It's not highlighted with red like checkout operation. It highlighted with red. Here it's not. Check in. After that, get latest version. To get one copy of the document from the VSS to local machine, so we can go for get latest one copy. It is not going to be locked document. Then show history. Now, how many copies are there in this document? I want to see that. For that, we can go for the show history. Now, two times I performed checkout operation. Then again, two times I performed check-in operation on this file. So that means here, how many versions of this document will be there? Means there are three versions of the document. How it is? How we can know it is? Select the file in VSS, right click, go for the show history. When you go for the show history, see all three versions are there. So who did that one? When it is done, what type of modification? These things are going to provide it. Action taken like this. Now three versions are there. Now I want to compare first version and third version. Select this versions here. There is a difference button. Click on difference button. It shows that the first one I said that VSS demo by Madhukar QIT. Whereas last version we have the lot of modifications. Now it is a simple notepad. I take an example. If you go for the source code, so there's a big programs are going to be there. Manually you want to observe the differences, very difficult for us, so that if we have the this type of option VSS, it is easy to compare the versions of the document, any changes are made or not like this. Okay, I want to remove this version, third version not required, 1 2 I only I want to maintain, select this 2, there is a pin, and you can go for the rollback. When I go for rollback, 1 2 only, 3 is not going to be available. This is also possibility is there. Okay, so like this. These are the operations where test engineers are going to perform in VSS. VSS, we are not going to develop the any automation script here. VSS we can use as a common repository to maintain the project related documents, as well as a test engineer, what type of actions we can do in the VSS to do our project related activities I explained. So that is about the VSS. Thank you. So it is VSS is very simple. So you need to understand it. Only simple navigations it is. The moreover terminologies are going to be asked interview point of view. Add file, checkout, check-in, get latest version. Okay, these are the things commonly they are going to ask. Add file means first time when you are going to publish the document to the VSS, that is called add file. Whenever we retrieve the file from the VSS to local system, okay, that is comes under checkout. When you do checkout operation, document will be locked in VSS. Other users are not able to access it. So once checkout document updations are completed, again you have to publish into the VSS check-in. So if I have the project related document which someone is prepared, I want to go for the review or I want to go for the reference, like FRS document, then we have to go for the get latest version operation we have to perform. To find the difference among the versions means you have to go for the show history. This is about the VSS. It is simple. Software testing concepts are very simple. So manual testing, vocabulary, so defect reporting tools, simple navigation, how to operate the tool. VSS, it is a configuration management tool. Who are going to use, what type of activities are going to perform in this VSS that we discussed. Okay. So next session, I'm will going to work on the Jira. I'm going to publish it is. Okay. As soon. Okay. Thank you. Subscribe my channel. Bye.